Alright, I'm back. So yeah, we're streaming Ghosts, and now I have alcohol, so now we can definitely stream Ghosts. Let's watch Asian Ghosts. Fuck it, Asians. They're the realest shit. I once absorbed an orb through the flesh. I hate orbs. It's fake as shit. By the way, this is gonna be a pretty short stream because I'm in pain. Also, yeah, suggestions are allowed as long as you guys have ghost videos, paranormal videos, even if it's like Bigfoot. I don't mind. I just really would like to watch ghost videos. Let's watch top 15. No, not what? Who's that guy? Nuke's top 5. Turn off this fucking music, by the way. Nuke's top 5. He's got some really good ghost videos. I'm not watching Chills. Mexican fake witch videos? Why not? Let's put Mexican ghosts. Uh-oh. Ugh. Arabic ghost hunters, yeah. Does anybody have any Arabic ghosts? Indian ghost videos? I don't even know any Indian ghost videos. Real ghost in a row. Oh man, we're really getting quite a bit. Arabic ghosts. Looking up Arabic ghosts. My scariest experience in Saudi Arabia as a traveler. Like I said, man, Arabic ghost hunters, they go off. Mikhail later described the spider to be the size of a full-grown pizza. Who? Nice to see your content on YouTube. It's nice to see you on Twitch too. Hey, no problem. Bizarre Bub. Oh yeah, I know Bizarre Bub. I've subscribed to him. He's cool. We're gonna look up his shit too. 13 creepy things found in my asshole. Peaks of Spider Ghost? What? What the fuck? Bro, watch 7 strangest things that happen on airplanes. Are you serious? Is that a real thing? Are you serious? Is this real?
Flying is statistically the safest way to travel, but as the following cases will show, it might also be the weirdest. Here are 7 of the strangest things that happened on an airplane. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe.
Alright, cool. We're gonna watch that. That guy has the gnarliest voice I've ever heard. Man urinates on fellow passenger. Alright, let's watch it. Fuck it, let's go. First video of the night. Strangest things that happen on airplanes. Let's go.
Hit the like button and request any topics you'd like to learn about in the comment section below.
I know my policy usually on streams is I don't want to watch other people's content because I feel like I'm stealing their content or stealing views. But let's be honest, this guy makes millions of he gets millions of views per upload. He's not missing out from like what? How many viewers do we have? Like 250? 250.
Number 7. Student watches porn and gets naked. A Bangladeshi 20-year-old student was arrested after watching porn, stripping naked.
Oh, Jesus!
An attendant during a flight. In March
Is that allowed?
2018, shortly after the Malindo air flight departed from Kuala Lumpur, the 20-year-old started watching pornography on.
Hey, whoa! You can't be showing that shit on YouTube. What the fuck?
Notice or call him out for it. The man began taking his clothes off at the request of the cabin crew.
Oh my god, that's another fucking lewd image.
He tried to help female flight attendants. When the crew members rejected him, he reportedly became aggressive and groped a flight attendant.
He's got the most sinister fucking voice, this guy.
To subdue the man and tie his hands.
He sounds nearly turned on by this event. I'm not gonna lie. He sounds like the guy, like he was the guy.
With a piece of cloth for the rest of the flight. One of the passengers.
Yeah, I know the video was echoing. I got it fixed now.
He just captured the moment with his phone. Although airline officials refused to confirm details of the incident, the photo of a man with his bottom sticking out of his pants and hands tied up emerged online. The disruptive passenger was arrested on arrival. Number 6. Man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. An Algerian.
Oh my god, this is like... I can't show most of this shit. We're just gonna have to listen to the audio, like... It gets fucking raw.
February 2016, on arrival of his flight, after causing
Number 19, mouse in baked beans.
On the plane and urinating on another passenger. The incidents took place mid-air on an Air Mediterranean flight from Algiers to Paris. Halfway through its 90-minute route, one of the passengers was outraged because he wasn't allowed to smoke or drink alcohol on board. He later urinated on another passenger in protest, but the victim stood up and punched him. Cabin crew members managed to break up the...
Why does the guy sound like so fucking furious? Like, just reading this pisses him the fuck off.
Fight and held down the disruptive passenger. The flight was diverted to Lyon, and the Algerian man, along with the other man involved in the fight, were escorted off the plane by police upon landing. Number 5. Passenger dragged off flight and severely injured. A man was dragged out of a United Airlines plane and injured after he refused to give up his seat on an overbooked flight. In 2017, United Airlines Flight 3411 had to make room for 4 employees who needed to make it to Louisville.
I admire the fact that he's reading this as if there's a twist with every sentence.
Flight's destination.
You know what I fucking mean?
Free hotel room and seat on a later flight to anyone who would volunteer.
Yeah, we're still doing ghosts.
But there were no.
We actually even haven't really started.
Cabin crew had to randomly choose 4. One of them was Dr. David Dow, who was already in his seat. However, Dr. Dow refused to leave the flight as he had to see patients at his clinic the next morning. When the airline staff insisted Dr. Dow leave, he refused.
Why does he sound so fucking angry? Dr. Dow insisted.
Tried calling United Airlines customer service, but was soon approached by 3 Chicago Department of Aviation.
Oh, they're the worst.
Security officers.
Shoot on sight.
Dr. Dow was physically removed from his seat and dragged off.
No, Dr. Dow, no!
During the altercation, his head was smashed against the armrest, and he started screaming. Some of the
Number 19, Burger King foot lettuce.
Dr. Dow was caught on camera bleeding and was left with a broken nose, a concussion, and 2 of his front teeth were knocked out.
He does absolutely sound like he has a grudge against them while speaking.
Ultimately, Dr. Dow sued United Airlines and was awarded an undisclosed amount of money. Number 4, pilot dies mid-flight. A 57-year-old pilot died mid-flight while flying American Airlines Flight 550 from
Phoenix to Boston.
On October the 5th, 2000,
I wish I had man. If I had the energy this guy had with every video that I made, man. Hey, cast iron brick.
5 crew at takeoff. After Johnston fell ill, the co-pilot announced to air traffic control
Not Phoenix to Boston.
because the captain had been incapacitated. Soon after, he diverted the flight to Syracuse, New York.
It's mostly okay. Well, we got Asian ghosts now. Let's go. Show me your Asian ghosts, guys. Oh fuck yeah! That look good. It's the ticket. Let's go. Bro, it's blood. Chill out. Oh my god. The ghost next to the toilet in Asia. A man urinating on his urinal noticed a ghost in Asia. I want to talk to like him. Megami Ione. Oh my god, did you see that? Jesus! Ghost warning. Number 3, omelette. Man urinates on omelette. Alright, fuck this. I don't care about this. Okay, they got the blood. Ugh. After a while, he realized the cabin was open. Something creepy caught on camera. Oh my god. Did you see it? None of them noticed a face in the cabinet that was jittering around because they weren't properly motion tracked. Look at that. It's like jittering around. Is that even a face? It looks like a tree. Is that a face? How is that a face? How is that a face? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's like sideways. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Okay, that sucks. Next. We're watching ghost videos, bro. There was no one, but the sound could be heard from the bathroom. Where did you used to live in Mexico? Puebla. That's where I used to live. Ghost caught urinating in Asian bathroom. Alright, well, that's enough of that. He already basically showed all omelet. I think she shit herself. You guys ever watch Bizarre Bubs? His shit is always cool. Let's watch his Scary Comp 2021. Oh Jesus, 33? Oh my god, he's so soft.
By Vanessa Boleyn, who had caught something disturbing on her doorbell camera. Vanessa writes, I grew up in a haunted home with paranormal investigators.
Are these real ghosts or are they real? Oh, they're fucking real. All ghosts are real, bro.
Constantly coming to my house, so I don't get that scared easily. But last night,
number 69 420.
11:30 p.m. and it was the only
dog
time that I
urinates
felt
on ghost.
This is what she'd seen. Be sure to look closely or you'll miss it.
Oh my fucking lord. How am I gonna miss that? That is horrifying. Jesus fucking Christ. That's almost unexplainable. Not unexplainable, but like that is like an inhuman face. You can see the eye though, like very clearly. If you look right here, it's very prominently an eye. Yes, thank you, Mr. Arrow. It's like an ape face. What the fuck? Gam Ghost.
A faint image of what appears to be a face can be seen hiding behind the flowers. It's hard.
This is why I refuse to buy a Ring doorbell camera, because I'd be terrified to see this shit. Yeah.
But as always, I'll let you decide as to what this might be.
Some people have been purposely targeting people with these doorbell cameras.
It's the middle of the night, and
so that they control them.
When something downright creepy happens.
Arlo cameras, and all we get is cats outside. Lucky you.
Deject writes, I was on my phone in my room when I heard something. This is what he caught.
What do you think about Mr. Nightmare? Not a watch suggestion, by the way. Just want to know. I don't know if I've seen his videos. I don't know. I think I have. I think I've seen a few. It's hard to keep up. But if I'm thinking about the person I think I know, then I like his videos a lot. I just don't see them as much. Is that the fucking jigsaw? It's the fucking jigsaw doll, isn't it? Have you ever been lol trolled before in real life?
Now, it could be that gravity was responsible for this.
No,
but
not really.
Whether or not this was something paranormal, the video is still nonetheless pretty creepy.
Billy Pog.
A dog and her owner are both home alone when the following happens. The owner who posted the video writes, Hazel has been growling for 10 minutes. I checked the security cameras to see if someone was outside, but there wasn't.
Is that fucking Michael
so
Jackson?
I decided to record her, as this isn't her normal behavior. This is
Do y'all really believe that dogs can see ghosts? Because that's such a cultural thing, like, everywhere. I'm sorry, bro, but, like, something about white women reciting the Lord Jesus Christ's name is, like, funny to me. Oh, shit. Oh, he mad. Look, his anus is puckering up. That's a mad boy.
What is Hazel seeing? And
Dog urinates on fellow ghost.
It's believed that dogs can see things, such as entities, that we can't. But I'll let you decide as to whether or not she's actually seeing something.
Look at that anus. It's like puckering up. It's ready to fart. Have you recently experienced any paranormal activity? Oh, yeah, actually. I don't know. Bubs? Okay. I don't think she can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna whisper this because I don't want her to hear. I kind of had is it ASMR? I had an experience last night, actually, but I didn't tell her. Scare her, because she's really scared of ghosts, and she saw ghosts when she was a kid. So I didn't want to scare her. Last night, I was sleeping, and I swear to fucking God, something pulled on my leg, and I almost fell out of the bed. I'm not joking. That actually happened. And oh my God, I muted my mic. I was telling her that my leg just almost fell off of the bed. So I woke up from my sleep, but the reality is it really felt like something tugged on my leg. So that happened. I'm not telling her that because I don't want her to see ghosts.
Japan has been experiencing
right, B?
activity. It was just recently that the factory's surveillance cameras had caught footage of the strange things that have been happening. When the owner of the factory had seen the footage, he was shocked. But he wasn't shocked for the reason you're probably thinking. The factory owner himself best explains the footage that was captured. Take a look.
っていうパートの人がいたんですけど、年に亡くなってます。うちに来て20年ぐらいになるんで、結構ベテランで、まあ他のパートさんも好かれてるような感じでした。
Okay. What is that? Is that a sewing machine? I guess I'll move this. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Shard Babe XO? Shark Babe. That's a hard-working ghost. Man, imagine that. You fucking die, and as a ghost, you still work. That is the shit. That is the shittiest thing. Oh. Now you can't see that. Look at that. That's a ghost. It's a cat ghost. The saddest thing I heard in Chinese like mythology is that, or was it Japanese? I don't remember, but I remember hearing that if you don't give money to your grandparents or your loved one's grave, then their spirit will be poor in the afterlife.
It isn't necessarily bad.
Which is like the saddest fucking shit. They still need money in the fucking afterlife.
These strange occurrences.
It's Chinese. That is like the most Chinese communist thing I ever heard. Or maybe capital. I don't know. I'm not politics. Whatever.
Of strange occurrences that have taken place inside a home. Very little information is given on these videos, but each one speaks for itself.
Ghost
Each
economy.
video was shot in a room where most of the activity takes place. It is for this reason.
Is there
that a
ghost
camera
currency
is
and ghost
designed to
economics?
capture these strange
Yeah, there's ghost
occurrences.
economics and everything.
However, it seems that with each occurrence, the activity gets
Your
worse.
ghost relatives can extort you
Out of
for
all
money?
incidents, the fifth occurrence
I guess.
is probably the creepiest. This is what was captured.
That is sad, though. Oh, God. Occurrence number 1. Hey, thanks, Christian Wolf, for gifting subs. Neror 530 and El Darkos 1. Congrats. Tiana Mascara protest. What the fuck? It's like the Viking tradition where what? They send their fallen away with coins so they can pay the ferryman to take them to Valhalla. That sucks. Why do you gotta pay for your dead fucking spouse? Isn't the coffin enough? By the way, okay. I hate these. I really... Have I ever told you how much I actually hate ghost videos? I think they're really entertaining. But dude... They're absolutely just dog shit. Like, they're all so explainable that it's almost embarrassing. Like, look at this one. Let's go to this one.
Probably the creepiest.
Which one was it? Yeah, okay. Have you ever noticed that when something gets dragged in a ghost video, it's always to the one direction that you can't see, or like conveniently it doesn't have a camera there, you know? So like right here. You saw how that was tugged towards this part of the hallway? Or like, ooh, how come I can't see around the corner where that thing was knocked off? I don't know. And even when you can see it, it's like you can't fucking see because the text is in the way. Look, a string gets pulled this way. Wow. It always gets pulled to a specific side. I will be more impressed if an object gets pulled towards a wall. Just like a wall that's very... Like if there's a chair right here and it gets pulled right here towards this wall right here, I will believe it. Ooh, spooky goods. Selling NFTs of my grandma's ghost on dark web right now. That was just reversed. That was just reversed. Holy shit, that was absolutely reversed. Look at that. That was abso-fucking-lutely reversed. Come on now. That was a good try. No fucking way. That's absolutely fucking reversed. Because look, even if you look at the shadow from this lady, it fades away, right? Because they're transitioning to the cut where it gets reversed. It fades away. Boom. Ugh.
It's the last occurrence. It's hard to explain.
Ghosts aren't real, Goose.
Somehow,
I know.
The garment in the basket appears to
I want to
throw
believe in
itself into
ghosts.
the washer. It could be that the video is playing in reverse, making it seem as though it threw itself in when it actually fell into the basket. But even if the video wasn't reversed, it doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own.
Or, I don't know,
Can't seem to explain this
green
final
screen?
clip, but what do you think?
Yeah,
Had a poltergeist been caught on camera?
the movement is just
Was
so
it something
weird.
else?
that it doesn't look like it's actually
General Shim is resting on his rooftop when he sees
it doesn't look like
that
it's
leaves him
actually
terrified. General Shim
being
writes,
pulled. It looks
"I
like it was
just
just a
wanted to
reverse
order on my
footage. I don't know.
house's
I
rooftop
can't explain it.
because the breeze there is soothing and fresh. But little did I know that someone else would be there with me. This is what he saw."
Imagine trying to summon ghosts and instead of haunting you, it just does your laundry. Jesus Christ, look at that, guys. Spooky. These are always my favorite.
General Shim hopes
The thing about, like, pictures is that they can be so easily manipulated, but they're always so fucking good. I just hate it whenever their explanation is like, I wasn't there, or like, I don't remember anyone being in the house with me.
coconut on a tree. But what do you see?
Could be crackhead hours, who
Could this
knows.
be a case of pareidolia or an actual sinister-looking entity?
If this is Florida, it's a crackhead. Ghost urinates in Florida.
But
That's
ever
starting to
since
hurt my
buying
throat,
it,
actually.
There's been nothing but strange occurrences taking place inside their home. They believe
I think I
that
saw
the house is
this.
haunted and is
Did the
therefore
eyes move?
responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own. The family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has no idea as to how they could stop the strange activity. But then
Oh my
one
God.
day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens.
I hate dolls. No.
The family sets
I
up
hate
a
dolls
camera
too.
in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens. This is what they caught.
What the fuck a white candle gonna do? I don't know. Oh, it gets brighter. Yeah, notice your dim settings were on low. Let's put it on high.
The
Your
candle
backlight
light
settings were
mysteriously
low.
gets brighter.
Have you seen any analog horror? Dude, we just did that yesterday and Friday. And I ranted about how much I hated it. So yeah.
But then one day, the strangest incident happens. The daughter is playing with the doll.
I would pay to have a real ghost encounters. I would love to, yeah. I would easily pay $20,000 to just have a single ghost experience. I don't even know what this arrow's pointing at.
If you listen closely,
Did the doll just slap the child? It sounded like it. Hold on.
you can almost hear what sounds like a slap.
You can barely hear it, dude.
The daughter, fortunately, this happens. The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
Kinda. See ya, Stale.
The daughter even says that she was hurt. But what do you think? Did the doll actually slap her? Or was it something else?
L Ghost Child Abuser.
Amar Kate posted the following video.
Would
and
you pay
writes,
for a ghost
"We
experience
should
if
have
there's a
listened to the
50-50
dog
chance of
and
death?
knocked on
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah.
This
That'd be
is what they
great.
caught on
You
camera.
know, I Jelly hates it whenever I talk about this, but like, if I'm like 97 years old, I'm probably not gonna try and live for very long. I'm not gonna kill myself or anything, but I'm definitely not gonna try and like live any longer, especially if Jelly's dead. So I was thinking like, if there is a cool way to die, I'll think about it. And that sounds like a cool way. A 50-50 chance of dying because of a ghost encounter. Sure, I'll do it. I'll pay for that. $20,000 just in case I might die, but see a ghost at the same time? Sure.
Camera.
Wasn't there a dude who killed himself to see if heaven is real? Oh, man. There were a lot of those. There's honestly a lot of those. Why don't I have those internet ghost challenge? What's up? Wait. Hold on. Now you got me interested. What is the internet ghosts challenge? I want to know. I'll do anything to find out that ghosts are real. Anything at all. I don't care. Jelly has said, "Oh, we're never visiting a haunted house. We'll never do Ouija board, and all this stuff." And that's not fair because she's seen ghosts and I haven't, and I'm skeptical. I want to know if they're real or if they're fake. So if there's any way for people to just prove to me that ghosts are real, I'll take it. Because I want to know if there's a fucking fantastical thing about our Earth.
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here. Come on.
Okay, Biru is trying to break into the room.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I think she's starting to learn how to open the door. I wish she was smarter and used her stupid body weight to open the door. But here I am just staring at her, opening the door with her stupid nose. Yep, there she goes. Now she's in here. Biru. Oh, whatever. Man yells at cat for being stupid. Are there ghosts? Or is this a dog? This looks like what a dog did. What the dog doing? Ghost bitch slaps child. That's the thing I always love about these ghost videos. Every time there's a horrible, scary encounter with the ghost, these guys are the calmest motherfuckers ever. Like, he just heard a wail, a scream. And his reaction is like, uh-oh, better back up with that bitch. Was it me, or did that scream sound like the Exorcist screamer one? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's listen. Nah, not really. I love the Arab ghost videos because some of them straight up run into the buildings to chase down the ghost. No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can find me a ghost video of someone actually, like, shaking hands with a fucking ghost,
it's probably best
I'll believe
to just
it.
leave. And of course, don't forget the dog. Two friends are inside a room.
Go down. The
recording
Arabs are
someone
fucking
who
hard.
appears to be yelling
But so
at
are
something.
Mexicans, by the way.
It isn't until they decide to approach this person.
Just any
that they
Hispanic
see what it
culture.
is that they're
They go
yelling
hard
at.
with their ghosts, too.
What they saw left them more disturbed than before. This is what they caught.
I'll be honest. If I had a ghost encounter, I would try to record it, definitely. But my purpose of finding a ghost encounter is to literally prove that I saw a ghost, right? Because if I were to record a video of a ghost moving something, hey, Beanut Boy, thanks for the 7 views. If I saw a ghost and I try to record it, chances are you guys won't believe me anyways. But the fact that I know is real is so much more important to me. I like how this lady is speaking to this ghost like the most Mexican mother I've ever heard. Hey, Beanut Boy, how you doing? Have I seen Extra Normal? No, what the fuck is that? Look at this spooky ghost. Look at this. This is like the realest fucking ghost that ever existed. And this Mexican mother is, or Hispanic mother, whatever, I don't care, is yelling at it like it's grounded. She actually busting out La Chancla. She's fucking praying to this ghost. Shadow in the corner. Look at that! She fucking kicked the ghost! How many fucking people do you know kick ghosts?
There appears to be a small, shadowy figure
Most people run away. But this motherfucker really kicked her.
And disappearing at the same time. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not this was something paranormal.
Oh my god.
As always, What are your thoughts?
She was on Ultra Instinct mode.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere he began to cry. It wasn't until
Abuela the Coast Puncher.
she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched.
That child is the creepiest part.
This is what was caught."
That baby looks like it eats paint. I fucking hate babies. They look disgusting. I know everybody always thinks, oh, babies are so cute. No. They're ugly. Holy shit! That was instant transmission! That was not a paranormal encounter. That's fucking Goku's origin story. He just instant transmission out of that man.
The question is, though, what exactly had pushed him over?
Yo, that's a baby Super Saiyan.
Continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then
that is fucking hilarious.
Just like the child had.
By the way, a frame definitely skipped. You can definitely see it. Maybe not with this like little baby thing, or I don't know, it's a crib. What is this thing? I don't know, baby teleporter. Maybe this doesn't move, but this person, I'm assuming the mother, moves. Look.
Then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child.
Like, see, it definitely skipped a frame.
As you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to.
Dio's ghost out here using Zawartho to do some wacky antics.
To decide if this is something paranormal or not.
She pauses fully for a single frame. Yeah, and then it speeds up. Yeah.
But as always, feel free to share what you think.
They like cut out the frame on one half of the video, and then the other half they sped up the frame, so that it seems more
hospital in Veracruz, a city in Mexico.
More.
It's 3 a.m, and Chucho is
together. I don't know.
Colleagues who are currently on break. But
who's better, Bizarre Bub or Nuke's Top 5? Nuke's Top 5. He's got better narration. He's wonderful. How much did you miss? Not much, just like about 10-20 minutes of ghosts. Yeah.
A child is seen walking down the hall, but there's something.
Your videos are helping me get through college. I put them on when I have trouble focusing. Thank you. Hey, no problem.
This time, crawling on all fours.
You better not be procrastinating. Nah, take a break. You deserve it.
Who passed away. A spiritual cleanse might help with getting rid of those who've died, but whose presence still
Pixels update individually, so parts of the image could be updating constantly if there's a continuous movement, like the crib while the baby was sitting still. Maybe.
Their security camera inside their apartment captures something disturbing.
Sorry, we just totally talked over the other one. Let's see if it's real or not. No, it's fake. It's just someone's friend walking down the hallway. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
With getting rid of those who've died, but whose presence still lingers.
See, they can't counter the ghost because they don't have their DPS, abuela.
Their security camera inside their apartment captures something disturbing. Ashley writes, "We were moving out of our apartment."
This is the first stream I managed to catch, and we're watching mega fake ghost videos. Okay, what do you consider a real ghost video? I'm just trying to find ghost videos to prove. 2022, I made a New Year's resolution. I'm proving ghosts are real this year. That's it. We're doing it. We're finding an actual, real, cannot be explained ghost video. The Bell was good, but not that good. We're finding something better than the Bell. If you don't know what the Bell is, I'll explain the Bell later. Very spooky. Hello, Weep Squid. I'm sorry, what am I looking at? Oh, it's that little, like, white shit. Ooh, spooky. That's just someone peeking their head out and, like, running their hand across the door.
There appears to be someone or something peeking at the cat from behind the doorway, but it does so in a very strange manner. It seems to be peeking sideways, with its hands gripping the doorway's frame on one side. But
it's just someone's regular hands. It's a white man.
It seems to ascend and then disappear.
Number 12.
Both
White
actually
man
Johnson
scares
had no clue
black
as to what they could have
cat.
been. Now, this could be someone who had broken into their apartment, but there's something odd about this person, and what they do seems physically impossible for anyone to do.
Not necessarily.
It's a good thing Ashley is moving out, as I doubt she'd want to stay there after seeing this. Morales, Debbie, and her friends are tubing through a canal when they capture something creepy on camera.
I remember seeing this.
The video
I remember
was taken
thinking
on
it was
July
super fake.
2015, but prior to this date, about 5 years
Do we have the
ago,
Patterson
someone had
Gimlin
drowned
film
in the same
equivalent
canal
for...
that
Wait,
Morales
what the
was
fuck
in.
is the Patterson Gimlin
Little did she
film?
know that
What
she
is
and her
that?
friends would capture something disturbing.
What is that? Now you got me curious. Also, nobody explained to me what the Internet Ghost Challenge was. I think they dropped their camera. Oh, no. They see a creature underwater.
It was only after posting the video on Facebook and being told by viewers about this that she noticed.
Sorry, baby cornering right now.
Viewers think that this might have been the ghost of the victim.
Oh, the fucking
Others think
Bigfoot
that
shit.
This could have been something else, perhaps a creature. No one knows for sure, but it seems like more people believe
No.
this might be the spirit of the deceased.
Actually, there is a ghost. There is evidence from a ghost TV show that has gotten people stumped for a long, long time. Have you guys seen it? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If you don't know, you don't know, you know? Ghost, prison video. Oh, man, there's so many. Okay. Ghost. It's not Ghost Adventures. It's like Ghost Hunters. Prisoner Ghost. Come on, where is it? Man. If I could find it. Ew! Oh my god, I forgot Chris Boers did a fucking ghost show. Holy shit. Y'all know Chris Boers? He did a fucking ghost show, one that was like really popular back then. He's the Irate Gamer. Come on, if you watch How He Plays, you gotta know who the fuck Irate Gamer is. They literally just copied Ghost Hunters, the show, the TV show. Demons. Oh, I love his intro. Look at this. Oh my god, he's wearing like Chris Chan's shirt. That's a bad fit, bro. Nobody should be wearing Chris Chan's shirt. Christopher Boers. God, he sucks. Alan Chico. God, he fucking sucks so bad. I hate Chris Boers. Look, there's a whole rabbit hole we can go down with Chris Boers, but like, if you don't know who he is, he's the Irate Gamer. If you don't know who Irate Gamer is, he's basically a huge, massive AVGN ripoff who tried to do basically his own Angry Gamer videos, which everybody did. But like, he basically stole scripts from the AVGN with a lot of his episodes, and he was so boring and stupid to watch. And he even with like this is a huge ripoff of Ghost Hunters, which is like an old show about like, you know, ghost hunting. Didn't YouTube push the Irate Gamer because they didn't like how crude AVGN was? Yeah, they basically did. I mean, you can see it either way. It's a conspiracy, but yeah, it is proven. Not proven, but like it is theorized that Chris Boers basically had his videos boosted because AVGN was just... I mean, he shat on Bugs Bunny's face, you know? It's also the reason why AVGN didn't really stick around on YouTube for that long. He mainly uploaded his videos on like Screw Attack and GameTrailers.com, if you even remember that. And the reason he did that is because of a lot of his videos got demonetized when they went up on YouTube. Oh, I hate this guy. I know lately a lot of people are like, oh, Chris Boers is okay. He apologized for a lot of the shit. No. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's still shitty that he did all this. He was an adult when he did all this shit. Alright, well, whatever. But I would love to find that one Ghost Hunter's prisoner ghost evidence. Maybe there? No, that's not it. No. Damn. Oh well. Oh god. Man urinates. Ghosts. Okay. Oh, this is the Japanese one. Whoopsies. Where's the one we were just watching? Oh my god, I think I... Oh wait. It was on the same tab, wasn't it?
But of course, what are your thoughts? Ghost or not?
Goose, please, I have a bedtime in a bit. Oh, alright, fine. You got Malice in Wonderland, strangest videos online. Alright, fine, why not? Yeah, he disappears. It was absolutely a fucking edit. I would fucking punch that stupid ghost.
You do see this, right? Uncle Larry, is Jeffrey in here?
Oh my god, it's fucking...
Jeffrey, say something. Say something.
Isn't that Nugget motherfucker?
Hold on, guys, come in here. Why?
I swear to god, if they pretend that's a real ghost, it's just a fucking mask.
Don't move, don't say anything. You see this, right?
Alright, next. What about the... He is the game dude. He is so rude. He is the gamer with a bad attitude. Yeah, I remember Game Dude. He ran away to Mexico because he was stalking a woman, and he's got a warrant for his arrest. So if he comes back to America, he's getting arrested on sight. But that's a story for another day.
Fight against those creepers, oh those weepers, how they hypnotize, yeah.
Spooky. Scale of 1 to 10. If you were a UFC cage fight with the real corporeal ghost and the angry why can't I fucking read? Scale of 1 to 10. If you were in a UFC cage fight with the real corporeal ghost of the angry grandpa, rate how confident you are of your abilities. 8. 8 out of fucking 10. I'm only saying 8 because we can't literally touch a ghost, but I'm saying 8 because he can't touch me. So I'll just fucking eat soda and jerky on the side while he tries to punch me like a fucking fool. Wait, what? If you do check it out, I hope you enjoy it. Wait, what? I got a very scary, disturbing video. Top 10 hottest female Sonic characters. Yeah. What do you think of Ghostbusters Afterlife? I've never watched it. I'm not watching that garbage. Does that make me sexist? I have a small iceberg about mysterious phenomena and events. Ooh! Let's do that. Okay, so there's the Kentucky meat shower. The Phoenix Lights. Damn, I have to open up a new browser for this shit. Let's look up the Kentucky meat showers first. Okay. The Kentucky meat showers. The Kentucky meat shower was an incident. Oh, we gotta play some spooky music. Hold up. Y'all know what it is. Oops. That's not it. Where's the one we use? Ah, there it is. Alright. So, the Kentucky meat showers was an incident occurring between the morning hours of 11 and 12 o'clock for a period of several minutes on March the 3rd, 1876, where what appears to be chunks of red meat measuring approximately 2 by 2 inches, 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter, with at least one being 4 by 4 inches, fell from the sky in a 100 by 50 yard 91 to 46 area, the settlement of Olympia Springs. Damn, what's with the brackets? In Bath County, Kentucky. There exist several explanations on how this occurred and what the meat was, the most popular being vulture theory, in which groups of vultures regurgitated their meals after being startled into taking flight. The exact type of meat was never identified, although various reports suggested it was beef, lamb, deer, bear, horse, or even human. Well, that's awesome. That's fucking amazing. There's just a bunch of fucking vulture vomit. That's awesome. Alright, what else is in here? We're gonna take a quick glance at these. I want to get all the way down here. What the fuck, Devil's Footprints? You should watch the Gen Z Childhood Trauma Iceberg. Oh, yeah. I think I was suggested that a little while ago. Phoenix Lights. I think we know the Phoenix Lights, don't we? Oh. There's a Phoenix Lights Fest. Okay, here it is. The Phoenix Lights, sometimes called the Lights over Phoenix, were a series of widely sighted, unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, observed in the skies over the U.S. states of Arizona, Nevada, and the Mexican state of Sonora on March 13th, 1997. This is the lights. Is that an actual photo, or is that a drawing of the... Okay. Jesus Christ, do we have any more photos of these? I want to see, like, pictures. Oh, yeah, here we go. I think I saw this when I was a kid. I remember hearing about it, and it was like... You know, it was so cool. The 90s and the early 2000s, there was just so many shows that were like... Oh, spooky paranormal things. Fact or fiction. You know, stuff like that. I miss that sort of stuff. Now we only have, like, Ghost Adventures. There's no diversity in it. This is a crazy thing. You know, it's funny. If UFOs really did exist, wouldn't we see more of it? I mean, everybody has a camera nowadays. How is more of this stuff not captured now? It's because the government knows. It's crazy. But I have heard of this. What's the Great Sheep Panic on the iceberg? The Great Sheep? Where? The Great Sheep Panic of 1888. Well, since you already mentioned it, might as well do it. The Great Sheep Panic of 1888. Was an event that occurred on the 3rd of November, 1888, across southern England. On the evening of... Why do people type it like that? On the evening of the 3rd of November on 1888, at about 8 o'clock, thousands of sheep had, by a simultaneous impulse, burst from their barns, fields, and dwellings, and had been found the next morning, widely scattered, some of them still panting with terror under hedges, and many crowded into corners of fields, some miles from the fields that had been left in the previous evening. In the end, it had spread over 200 square miles. The Times reported on the 20th of November, 1888, that malicious mischief was out of the question because thousands of men could not have frightened and released all these sheep. Interestingly, another panic occurred in 1889, not far from Reading. I was about to say maybe you could use a speakerphone, but this is 1888. There's not really speakerphones back then. But there was this 4chan post I saw that has been in the back of my mind ever since I discovered it. It's a YouTube channel in the late 2000s called Bald Fred. The videos were disturbing and involved domestic abuse, noises, and a blank screen. Well, that's the Great Sheep Panic. Let's Go ahead and see what else we got. Tunguska event, Roswell incident. We know that. Ball lightning. Do you guys know ball lightning? It's just the theory that there could be like lightning balls that cross across fields or whatever. What the fuck is Storm Hector? Hurricane Hector? Hector the Convector? What the fuck is the Roswell incident? You really don't know? It was just this one incident where a ton of people in Roswell, New Mexico saw this weird, unidentifiable flying object over the sky, and it crash landed where a bunch of people saw like this huge saucer. But everybody says it's just weather balloons. Nobody knows if it was really aliens or not, or if it's just a government cover-up. Yeah, Nostradamus, holy shit, he's here. What's up, Nas? I haven't raided his stream in a while. Okay, we're talking about Hector. Hector the Convector. It's known as one of the world's most consistently large thunderstorms, reaching heights of approximately 20 kilometers. Boring! I don't want none of that. Oh my god, Bigfoot. Shit, we found him, guys. Okay. We got Plague of Athens. Fuck it, let's just go down. Spontaneous human combustion. The vanishing of Bermuda Island? Oh my god, now that's interesting. How the fuck am I gonna write that down? That's a pic of me in the woods. Hey everyone, look, it's Nas. Okay, so... Shit, I'm gonna have to write this all down. Dash V. J213939. Jesus. 3939. 0.3 dash 7022817. 0.4. Did we get it? Oh, it's a star. That would explain it. Oh, thanks. Maybe if I just typed down this, we probably would have gotten it. Okay. A star previously non-variable found to be associated with an unusual deep dimming event that was uncovered by the All-Sky Automated Survey of Supernovae. First reported, blah, blah, blah. The star in the constellation of Indus, blah, 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 first observed, has resulted in more than 1580 data points, including... I don't know what any of this jargon means. Star was reported to dim gradually. Seems to be returning to its... According to astronomer, one of the discoveries of the deep dimming event, the star has been quiescent. What the fuck is this? For so long, then suddenly decreased into a brightness by a huge amount. Why that happened, we don't know yet. That's, I'm sure, very scary. In nerd talk. I'm not a nerd. Let's continue. Let's just go down here. Katie King. Now that's simple enough. Let's look that up. Wow, that is fucking scary. What is this? Katie King was the name given by spiritualists in the 1870s of what they believed to be a materialized spirit. The question of whether the spirit was real or fraud was a notable public controversy of the mid-1870s. Is that it? Is that the ghost right there? You can't do shit about this, man. You cannot. Like, what is this? Is this actually the ghost? Are you fucking serious? Talking about an event similar that Russians pass when the cause of death was some great force. Difference between this one and this incident. Oh yeah, it's fire. Don't worry. All white women are just ghosts. Is this a ghost? Is this what the ghost is supposed to be? That's just a woman. That's just an actual woman. What? How? This is why I hate these old ghosts, man. Because, like, I remember when I looked up Ectoplasm, and you had the coolest fucking photos in the world. They were so cool. It's like people with their mouths gaping, and they had, like, ectoplasm coming out of their mouths. And it's like, wow, that could be real. But then you realize, oh, everything back then was fucking fake. How is this not fake? Wait, what? The spirit was said to have appeared first between 1871 and 1874 in seances conducted by Florence Cook in London, and later in 1874 and 1875 in New York in seances held by mediums and her husband Nelson. Katie King was believed by spiritualists to be the daughter of John King, a spirit control of the 1850s through the 1870s that appeared in many seances involving materialized spirits. A spirit control is a powerful and communicative spirit that organizes the appearance of other spirits at a seance. How come I've never heard of this? John King claimed to be the spirit of Henry Morgan, the Buccaneer. What? Just a white woman. This is so stupid. How am I gonna prove that this is fake? I'll tell you how. It looks fake. Oh, you guys don't know about ectoplasm? Shit, I'm sorry. I just went on that rant. I didn't even show you what ectoplasm is. Let me show you this shit. This... Man, when I was a kid, I used to think everything was real. But it's this shit. Oh my god, it's so cool. Look at this. Look at this, like, cum comes out of their mouths and ears and shit. And you can see the faces of other people. It was so cool. And the concept, even if this is fake, and it pretty much is. Look at that! This dude down abysmal with some ghost, and he's just, like, jizzing out of his nose. Hallelujah, my god. But it's cotton. It's, like, very clearly cotton. It's a photoshopped image. Ghost Bukkake. You guys never heard of ectoplasm? Dude, this shit is awesome. It's like people just like... Oh... Like, I mean, that's silk. Like, right? Like, look at this image. Oh, well, sorry. Ah, that's inappropriate. But look at this image. It's very clearly silk, but the concept is so cool. Of course, as a stupid little kid, I didn't think that was silk at all. I just thought, oh, that's cool. They could see faces in these, Is that St. John right there? Shay St. John? That looks like her. Do you think people are into this? Making love with ghosts? Did you know there's a woman that actually married a ghost? People are definitely into this shit. This would be a niche fetish. Here's the Devil Footprints entry. Thank you, Bootleg. I'll check it out in a bit. Actually, I'll click on it before I forget. It says Devil. Why? Wait, why was the whole thing cut off? Scary Devil. I think the link is kind of broken. Yeah, but this shit's kind of cool, man. It's just so fake, though. Look, this guy's embarrassed to even be part of this photo. Like, ugh. Oh my god. Some of these look really convincing. Mainly because I think some of them were taken underwater. But look, they have like a finger there. That's probably not Photoshop. It's most likely that they cut an image of like a family member or something, or a dead person, and they just put it like in this silk or whatever. Another iceberg. Paranormal entities and paranoid phenomena. Ooh, this one looks cool. Oh my god, and there's clickable. Oh, it's clickable. Hey, they wanted to share a story of one of my family members told me and my mom when we were in Cuba. He said how he was driving down the road one night with his friend. He was sleeping when he woke up from bright lights in the sky. He doesn't know what it was. He told us that after that, they went to a bar on the same road. When they went inside, the people were just sitting, not doing anything. He described how silent it was. He was describing how silent it was in there after he told us how someone went missing on the same road. Oh. Boo! I love ghost stories, y'all. If you got a ghost story, please share. Okay, I can't copy that for some reason. Maybe I could try. Hold up. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Devil's footprints. It's just horseshoes. I was joked by a ghost. Oh my god. Don't get me started on joking. I've been possessed before when I was younger. Have you really? Or are you just fucking around? Alright. Devil's footprints were a phenomenon that occurred during February 1855 around X estuary in East and South Devon, England. After a heavy snowfall, trails of hoof-like marks appeared overnight in the snow, covering a total distance of some 40 to 100 miles. The footprints were so-called because some religious leaders suggested that they were the tracks of Satan and made comparisons to a cloven hoof. Many theories have been made to explain the incident, and some aspects of its veracity has also been questioned. It's just a horse. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this paranormal entities and paranormal phenomenon iceberg. I want to go ahead and click out of these so we don't have so many fucking tabs. Uh-oh, bye everyone. My main horse Juan. Okay, orbs. Yep, here we go, orbs. Do you guys believe in orbs? I used to, but then I saw so many of them that it's like not real. Well, we all know orbs. There it is. In Kenny versus Spenny, what the fuck? If you want to hear ghost stories, my mom was in the hospital sick. Oh, my mom was in the hospital with my sister, and she said an orb flew around the room, and it stopped in the chair by my sister. I cannot validate, but she took a picture of it. Wish I could share it. Well, I do have an email. goosenpai@gmail.com. I also have, you can DM me if you want. Oh, the devil's footprints were more like a horse. These tracks around the walls. Oh, that's cool. Why do people believe in orbs? They're just dust. I don't know. I really don't know. They're really just dust. Here's my own ghost story. I remember when I was a kid, I suddenly woke up. I woke up and I had to use the restroom. But when I turned the corner, I saw my mom's favorite doll walking the hallways. Are you fucking serious? Or are you just screwing around? If you stay up at 12 a.m. and turn on the TV, a scary entity called your mother will show up behind you and beat your ass. I hope my iceberg was okay. No, it was interesting. I never heard of the devil's footprints. It at least kickstarted many other ghost stories, which I'm okay with. If an iceberg has us talking about shit, it's always a good time. Omega Chills? Who the fuck is Omega Chills? Okay, poltergeist. We all know what a poltergeist is. Yeah, we got it. EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon. We got it. Apparition sighting. Yeah. Fortune telling, spirit photography. Charlie, yes mama. Remote viewing. Spirit house. Oh, how deep does this go? Lol, atheist. Oh my god, how deep does this go? Godhood. Hamla al-Arsh. Reincarnation. Wait. Not the fucking slime? What? I don't know. That slime shit. It's just reincarnation. Okay. We can't prove that shit. Throne of God. My god. Eating pizza with rice? Oh my god. Who the fuck eats pizza with rice? Actually, not gonna lie, I'm gonna try that. Okay, start from the top. Let's see. We're gonna stop when we see something interesting. ESP, cold spots. We know cold spots. Paranormal scarring. Kate Morgan, Bloody Mary. Has anybody tried Bloody Mary? I think as a kid I tried and I immediately turned out the light because I was a bitch. Quay. What the fuck is that? It's a legend in the paranormal circles of Michigan. The legend stems from a small foresting town in the eastern region of Michigan known as the Thumb, called Forrester, in present-day Forrester. You must leave something on her headstone or she will follow you home. There's this plushie I sleep with. I actually asked if it was possessed and how I wouldn't mind if he was. He made a bizarre sound shortly after I said that. Oh, that's fucking cool. Quay? Holy shit, that is the scariest image. Oh, that is so fucking good. That is really good. So it's just an urban legend. That's amazing. Who the fuck yassified Mini Quay? I don't know. Quay? I have a ghost story. I was watching SpongeBob and he turned to the screen and he said, "Kill your parents." And I said no, and he was really disappointed. One time when we were having a road trip to Idaho and I saw my grandpa on the side of the road, according to both my mom and dad, who agree on nothing, I say that I just looked out the window and said, "I just saw grandpa." And my dad was like, "Oh yeah? What was he doing?" Because he was humoring me. I then described that he was doing what he would look like. I never met my grandfather alive because he died of a heart attack a bit after my second birthday. Damn. That's awesome. I always love stories like those because it's so hard to pinpoint when is it a child's imagination versus when is it possibly paranormal. Because for a lot of kids, they just have active imaginations, and none of us remember having these imaginations. We just remember it existing, manifesting from nothing, right? But everything that we have, everything we imagine is based off of something we saw. So while I'm not trying to downplay your experience with your grandpa, but what I'm assuming, if we were going to be realistic, what I'm assuming happened is that you might have seen an image of your grandpa, like when you were a kid. Maybe your mom and dad showed you an image, and you remember that, or who knows? Maybe you're a psychic. This actually happened. One time when I was 8 or 9, I was going to bed. Then I heard a knock on my window. I called my mom, but then she looked out the window and there was nothing outside and nobody was on the street. That's just a burglar. When you said mom, you scared away the burglar. And they just didn't want to fuck with you anymore. Okay. Well, that was Mini Quay. One of my personal ghost stories. My mom told me when I was younger, about 3 or 4, I talked to my dead sister's ghost right after her unfortunate miscarriage. I wasn't aware she lost the baby per se, but I knew her spirit was there and would talk/play with her. I told my mom that she looked like, what she looked like, and that her name was Gloria. This lasted 3 days until Gloria returned to whenever she came and left what I assume was her form of limbo. I do somewhat remember this. That's crazy. Man, it's so hard to explain, child experiences, bro. Goose has a nice fucking... Here, man. I have the best voice of 87. Was that the bite of 87? The Bell Witch? Oh, I know the Bell Witch. The Bell Witch is so boring. This is obviously the thing that inspired the Blair Witch. But if you actually know the story, it's... I don't know. Has there ever been an encounter with the Bell Witch? I don't think so. My mom and I heard my name being called from this basement. A day later, we found 2 dead birds in the drain in the basement. Dude. Okay. Trash can princess. Okay. I need you to upload that to Reddit, because that is a good fucking 2-sentence horror story. Go to the subreddit 2-sentence horror story and just retell it that way, because that was a pretty good 2-sentence story. One of my cousins had one of those toys with the voice lines. We lived in the same place, so my mother and I heard one of them speaking creepily, just like if the battery is low. But the thing is, that toy had no batteries inside. Oh yeah, I still feel like that shit can be electronic mishaps. You know, they all work individually. They don't necessarily need the batteries. They could probably work without if there's just enough discharge. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. My dad used to live in Mexico as a child in a old ranch house that used to be a brothel. There was a story of a prostitute forced to have an abortion and then she killed herself. The toilet from his house is detached from the house. Oh yeah, that's just like every Mexican house, honestly. So he had to go out during the night and he swears he sees a woman hanging from the tree. Dude, in Mexico, especially in like the rural parts, and I mean butt fuck rural, like there's nothing but farms and goats everywhere, and donkeys too. There would be nothing but darkness at night. Like it's so dark you could see the galaxy. Like that's how night it would get in some places in Mexico. And that's where my grandpa and grandma lived. And so I remember every time I wanted to take a piss, because again, the bathroom is separated from the house, you would have to go pitch black night and you can't see shit. So I remember being so scared of the dark and so frightened that I might like get bit by a spider or a scorpion or a snake that I just said fuck it, and I just pissed in the front porch. Like that I'm not going anywhere. When my brother was little, he had an imaginary friend that was supposedly an army soldier, and my mom said he always talked about war with it, even though he was like 2. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like there's just an imagination there. Like, he might have seen a war movie that your parents left on, or there's like war picture. I don't know. Then again, he's a 2-year-old. I don't know. I don't think he even knows what war is. I have no ghost story of my own. Apparently, my mom had multiple ghost encounters, though, like getting shoved down when she was all alone and seeing her daughter that died during childbirth. How do you see your kids if they're not gonna live? Like, if they're just like little baby fetuses, like, how do you see that vision of them being a child? That's the thing. I think that at that point, that's just guilt. A day before my grandfather passed away of Alzheimer's, he visited... Sorry, there's a lot of people giving me their stories, so I'm going through them one by one. So the chat is kind of filled up with a lot of stories. Keep it up, though. I fucking love this. A day before my grandfather passed away from Alzheimer's, he visited in my dream and telling me everything will be okay, and I was a young teen when I woke up, and my mom told me he passed that night. I cried, yet felt relieved he wasn't suffering anymore. I remember my mom, she always has dreams about my grandpa and grandma. I don't know. You know, and it's always on the most random time. Sometimes it's the day they die, which is the creepiest ones. And, you know, before they even know. But I remember my mom just still gets dreams about them. And they keep telling them, you know, it's going to be okay, things are going to be fine. I have a story of my own when I was younger, probably when I was in 3rd grade. I was in my room watching my iPad and looked out my window and saw a bright white orb just circle outside my window. I don't know how I feel about orbs. Spooky though. Reminds me when my 3rd grade classmates found out that a kid who thought had arrived at school earlier that morning had actually arrived late. Hell, even some of my friends recounted that he was awfully quiet and had bloodshot eyes like he had been crying. What? Found out that a kid who thought had arrived at school earlier that morning had actually arrived late. What? Dude, that's like childhood Alzheimer's. I don't know. No, I haven't seen anything materialize or anything, but I've seen shadows under doors walking around. I'd head into the room and no one would be there. Recently, I had shit on my coffee table go flying off the edge. I've had stuff fall off shelves in the middle of the night, and I've heard footsteps so loud, I thought someone broke into my house. Jesus. Record that and send it to me. goosenpai@gmail.com. I want to make videos about ghosts, bro. I really do. I love ghosts. I know it isn't paranormal, but look up the buzzer UVB. Oh, yeah. I know about that. It's way too late for me to live. Sorry. It's ghost time, bro. I actually do have a personal ghost story, though. This happened when I was still in elementary school. I used to have a neighbor that had a heart attack in his bathroom and died. Our houses were connected. One night when I was asleep, I woke up around 2 a.m. and turned to wake my brother up due to being freaked out. When I turned to wake him up, I saw a black shadow on the ground between our beds. The shadow darted sorry, this is a hard sentence. The shadow darted forward towards our TV, across the front of my brother's bed and out the fucking door. That's crazy. God, I want to see ghosts. There's a ghost that pulled my leg last night, but that was it. A few years ago, I was in the bathroom getting ready for work when I thought I heard my wife ask me a question. I had the door closed, so I didn't think anything of it. Turns out she was asleep the whole time. I just think I was still half asleep and dreamt it, but it was creepy at the time. Damn. Dude, if I hear Jelly and she's not in the house, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants. I really am. Hey! You're not supposed to be listening? Love you. I have a short story. So I woke up around 3 or 4 a.m. Oh my god, you guys keep fucking sending me stories. I'm never gonna catch up. I have a short story. So I woke up around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. a long time ago, and I was sleeping in the bottom of the bunk bed with the TV light being the only light, and from the ladder I saw what appeared a black dark bird or big moth flying into the darkness. I think that was just a moth. Or I don't know, something. I remember we had a fruit bat in our house. Like, when I was a kid, I was living with my mom and dad. There's a fucking bat in our house. It's weird because in that house we also had a squirrel. We had 2 bats. We had 2 bats and a bird. I don't know what the fuck was up. One time I was laying in bed and I heard a short tapping on my window, followed by flashlights up my driveway and shuffling from my bathroom. That's a lot of noises, dude. I froze in place and stayed absolutely silent, but nothing ever came of it, and there was no signs of anyone. Later, I realized it was probably my parrot tapping her beak on the window while she was sleeping. Yeah, dude. There's probably like 3 burglars in your house. One of the child supernatural stories that weirds me out the most is when small little children talk about where they used to be and then describe like historical tragedies where they died. I don't know if I believe in past lives or reincarnation, but that shit is weird. It is really weird. Hold on. Is this F11? Yes, it is. Might as well make it full screen. Let's go to the spookier images. Ooh. Okay. When I was a preteen, I once walked out of the house with my glasses off for some air. Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, I know how that fucking feels. And in the front yard was some huge white quadruped, like the size of a small moose. Dude, mooses? Moosin? Meese? What's plural for moose? Well, anyways, meese be fucking big. It's huge. So a small moose would probably be the size of a bear. I stared at it and I could tell it was staring at me for I don't know how long before getting my glasses to get a good look. It took me 5 seconds when I looked again and it was gone and it was nowhere to be seen. Dude, you saw the cum monster. You said it was white? Yeah, it was the cum monster, bro. Sorry. My brother saw a shadow person step out of the TV late one night, and we spent the next day using holy oil to make crosses over the doors, windows, and TVs. Dude, holy oil is the oiliest oil in the world. I don't know what it is about it, but dude, it just sticks on forever. So, was that fun to clean? I remember always at night when I looked out my window, this kid would stand there, and it kept me up at night. And I asked my neighbors if they knew the kid. My tired brain was actually looking at a fire, at a fire hydrant. That's awesome. At least it wasn't the cum monster. And then, let's see. Another morning when I was getting ready for school, I heard whistling come from my neighbor's backyard from the window to my bathroom as well. Dude, you got someone living in your house, sorry. You really do. My dad used to live in El Salvador back in the 70s and 80s when I was a kid. When he was a kid, he told me a story about how he once got chased by La Llorona. He his stories always scared me as a kid. He swears they're true. Oh, his stories always scared you as a kid. People always see La Llorona. Dude, there's this one video of La Llorona. I wish I could find it again, but it was literally this guy just walking through like a neighborhood in Mexico, and he just heard crying. He just heard crying from somewhere, and I really do believe that this is like a real video. Not that like La Llorona is real or anything, but like I do believe that the guy thought that there was La Llorona somewhere, because he seemed fucking frightened. We gotta look up like La Llorona video soon. This isn't a horror story, but I think it's cool. When I lived in New Mexico, my family owned a chili pepper farm, and next to it you can find old pottery and obsidian arrowheads. Dude, use them. I don't care. You said I don't have to read them. I had to read it because that shit's cool. Get the obsidian arrowheads, torch them, and you got the coolest flaming arrows in that side of New Mexico. You should make a highlights video. Yeah, you're already watching it. Hi, YouTube. Everyone say hi, YouTube. Actually, no, don't. Fuck it. You're going to say it anyways. This isn't about ghosts, but I'll share anyways since your spooky streams have been rare as hell lately. No, don't worry. I'm trying to be consistent now. Once I was searching something obscure like misheard song lyrics and was past page 1 of Google. I ended up on a notepad document style webpage dated from 1996, and it was a guide on ways to kill your parents. Seemingly written by some delinquent teenager or something like that. It was years ago now, and I forgot what I searched up to find it, though. Probably how to kill your parents. Kids love fantasizing about that sort of shit, but in the 90s and the early 2000s, dude, there was a bunch of edgy books and blog posts back then. There really was. I think one that I keep getting suggested on my emails, in my emails, is this website of this girl who was a huge fan of the those high school shooters. Forgot their names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. They're the high school shooters. And she just made like a live journal or whatever about like how she fantasized about being just like them and whatever. It was edgy as fuck. Oh, and he said one of his cousins was attacked by La Llorona and became like brain damage afterwards. Whoa, really? My theory is that adults just told him that so he wouldn't worry a lot or something. Ooh, a first-time chat viewer. Cool. I work in a hospital, and there is a separate building that houses our HR department. Most of the people in my department refuse to work in there. I sometimes get stuck with that job, and it always has weird vibes. But I've never felt or heard anything. Despite that, I did have one experience. The building is 4 floors, 3 above, and 1 basement, as well as a foyer that is basically just the entrance and nothing else. The elevator opens on the same side for all 4 floors, but the foyer... OP? Did you just... Oh, I see. The next part of the story. Okay. The elevator opens on the same side for all 4 floors, but the foyer opposite side, except for the foyer opposite side. Okay. I was headed onto my lunch, so I was headed down the foyer, so I'm facing away from the other doors. Heading down from the 3rd floor, I hear the beep and look up expecting the door to open, but I was actually only on the 1st floor, so the door behind me opened. This was at about 8 p.m. and no one else was in the entire building. I didn't feel or see anything, but I think I have the ability to see ghosts. I would have seen someone get on with me, no doubt. Dude, hospitals, I was telling Jelly this, but hospitals are the biggest waste of fucking space in the world. I mean, yeah, we need hospitals, obviously, but there are so many hospitals where parts of the building are just abandoned. I have no idea why. I used to work at a hospital, actually, as a technician. As a pharmacist. I hated it. I fucking hated it. But I remember we had to be oriented, or like we had to have like an what is it? Like we had to. What is it called when you have to like go to a certain part of the building and they're like, welcome to this and that, and don't forget to not shit on the floor and whatever. Anyways, yeah, that was in one half of the building that was completely abandoned. I have no idea why. Yeah, an orientation, yeah. I fell asleep there. Your Mexico story, another first-time chatter. Hey, double trouble. Your Mexico story reminds me of when my grandparents kept telling me stories about La Llorona in rural Mexico. Well, night came and I had to pee, but I ain't going out there to be snatched up by some Mexican homeless woman, so I ended up peeing in a nearby can. The can was full of soaking breakfast beans they ended up eating in the morning, you fucking degenerate. Why'd you do that? Ah, that's disgusting. I thought you were going to say something like it was like full of cockroaches or scorpions. Because, dude, I remember my mom and dad, we used to own a house in Puebla, and they have a well in the backyard, and you can, like, drink out of that well. Not anymore, though. Now, when you look at the well, there's just a bunch of dead fucking frogs. Why'd you pee in the beans? Why you gotta pee in the beans? The beans specifically, though. Alright, I once had a photo of my aunt and her then boyfriend leaning on each other with drinks in their hands at a party at my old house. To the right of my aunt was what looked like another person who was smoking, looking and see-through. Who was smoking looking? Like smoky-ish? Okay. And they were see-through. Also leaning on my aunt, smiling for the picture. I lost that picture ages ago, and me and my sister have been looking for it ever since. Oh, damn, dude, you really gotta find that. That sounds really cool. Alright, show me that shit. Email at goosesenpai at gmail.com. Send me ghost photos, guys. Send me ghost stories or ghost videos. I want to make videos about ghosts. Let's do it. Okay. I can't post in 2 Cents Horror Story because I haven't... Oh, you don't have enough karma. That's funny. For a while, a very old dog I used to walk whenever I hung out with him in his creepy house alone. I used to always feel like there was a kid with us and swear that shelves and shit would shake sometimes. Huh. There is a similar thing. Whenever me and my sister, it was a long time ago when I used to live in New Jersey, we would take a shortcut that took us to an AMC theater or some local theater. I'm just saying AMC because that's the only brand I know. We used to go to an AMC theater, but in order to get there, we took a shortcut. And that shortcut was literally an abandoned building. And I swear, every time we use that abandoned building, there's always a ghost story from someone. Like, I remember someone said that they felt a hand on them. And they were like, dude, knock it off. Like, because they were with a group of friends. They were like, dude, we're all right in front of you. And then as soon as they turned around, there was nothing there. And it's just like, they all bolted out of the house. They even forgot to watch the movie that night. I actually remember this one time where I had one weird dream where I was on top of my bed turning off and on the lights, and this black thing. What? And this about to get me until I accidentally got knocked off and the black thing consumed me again. This was a dream. Still really weird, am I right? Oh, I see. Creepy. I swear I legit saw a spooky dark figure in the apartment opposite to our flat. It looked like a shadow woman. This happened when I was in 5th grade. Dude, if you live in New York, if you live in an apartment that's like maybe 20 feet away from another apartment, you would swear that you would see a ghost almost every night. Because those apartments are usually not filled up, but there's always that one room in the opposite apartment that looks like it has nobody in there. But for some reason, it always seems like there's a dark shadow just passing by. At least in my experience when I used to live in New York. I remember always at night when I looked out my window, as this kid would stand there, and it kept me up at night. I asked my neighbors if they knew the kid. My tired brain was, the fire hydrant. Not necessarily a ghost story, but I don't give a fuck. I was around 15 or so. I was laying down in a rough moment in my late grandfather's bedroom, since I wanted to tell him some things before he died of liver disease, but I didn't get the chance to. But something to note is that he was a firefighter active on the force, but I directly said, I want to talk to him so bad right now. As soon as I said that, a whole set of fire trucks went down my streets blaring. That's cute. It's not paranormal. It's just coincidental, but that sort of shit always seems to happen. I've had things like that before. Or like I've always wanted something to happen, like, oh, give me a sign for this and that, and then something does happen. It's just we're so hyper aware of the things that we want to see. that we notice them, you know? Alright. Jesus Christ, how many more? You guys have a lot. Okay. I'm gonna blast through these. Okay. Only paranormal experience I've had was saw a shadow when I was like 5 or 6. Got up to go to the bathroom late at night. In the moonlight peeking in, a shadow child standing there in the bathtub. I freaked out and ran. I got my parents' bed. Years later, after I had moved out, I brought it up to my mom, and she was like, "Oh, you saw George too? Jesus fucking Christ. Why your mom gonna name the fucking shadow figure?" That's a 2-sentence horror story. Except it's comprised in like 5 sentences. But still, that was pretty good. One time when I was little, I went into my brother's room and nobody was in there, but a book flew across the room. I'm not sure if it was me opening the door or if it was something else. Obviously, it was a ghost. I once found a distinctly fey part of the woods, a clearing a few hundred feet from the train tracks, heavily overgrown with dense grasses, with 5 cedars seemingly equally placed, and a cherry tree. What the fuck? This is so descriptive. And a cherry tree in full bloom, dead center. It was swarmed with small white butterflies I had never seen in the area. I have never been so spooked by an area before. To this day, I cannot understand or explain why, as normally I would find it super cool and get pictures. Ugh. One time when I was younger, my friend and I were playing in my yard, and I saw this tall lady stand at the end of my driveway watching us, and when I mentioned it to him, he said that there was no lady there. Shit always creeped me out. So, man, I fucking... Doesn't that frustrate you when you see something and nobody else does? I want to fucking do that. Like I want to have that kind of experience, though, at the same time. Like, somebody asked, oh, if you saw a ghost, would you record it and upload it into the world? I would say, yeah. I'd still be frustrated because I know everyone's going to not believe me. Especially now that I'm making a ghost stream. I forgot one of my favorite creepy stories. My mom told me I sleepwalk and talk. I once woke up and walked to her and said the little people are watching, and then left and went back to sleep. That's fucking awesome. Who are the little... Wait. Now, what do you mean little people? What kind of little people are we talking about? What kind of little people? Are you talking about, like, paranormal? Or are you being ableist? Alright, whatever. Jesus, how many more do we have left? Jesus Christ, there's so many! Holy shit, this is a lot, guys. I can't even keep up. Holy crap. Dude, I don't even know where I stopped. Okay. My God. I was in high school. Oh, Jesus. I'm pretty sure I just lost a few of them. TLDR on my possession story. We live near a retirement home, so lots of ghosts. My mom... Just because it's a retirement home doesn't mean they're all dying simultaneously. Well, I get what you mean. My mom found me in a high cupboard that I couldn't reach on my own, nor could I climb on any counters to reach it, and I was hidden behind a bunch of fine china. We had perfectly stacked still. That's just one story. I haven't... Okay, wait, hang on. So are you saying this is a possession story? You're saying it's a possession story that when you were a little baby, you climbed up a cupboard. Or what was it? When you were a baby or when you were a toddler or something? Like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm assuming you were a toddler. Dude, I got up the roof of my own house in Mexico when I was a little baby. I was like 2 years old also. And I just, like, climbed the ladder. Like, kids are fucking mischievous. They're like cats. You have no idea how they just go up. I don't think you were possessed. I think you were just being a brat. I don't know. Or one of the old people from the retirement home just came into your house and just put you up there for a little mischief. When I was in high school, I used to be in the corner of my room. I woke up in the middle of the night, / morning. The sun was just coming up. When I adjusted my position, I put my arm under my pillow, and I felt a really manly, calloused hand. It freaked me out. But I proceeded to just ignore it and put my hand back under to get comfy, and I felt the hand again. Bro, I shot the fuck up and just shoved everything into the corner and slept facing into my open room. I don't know how to tell you this, man. Someone broke into your house and hid under your bed. That's probably what happened. Dude, I'm very appreciative of all the stories, and I'm sorry if I miss a lot. I probably will. But reading some of your stories, it would seem that some of you guys got house broken, and you're just not aware of it. It just seems like it. Okay, let's see what else we got. I don't really have any ghost encounters, but I have very disturbed demonic dreams. One time I heard a deep, guttural voice talking to me, telling me how he could kill me, and I was a shithead, and said, go ahead then. And I was a shithead, and I said, go ahead then. Then I felt a force grab me, and I tried fighting it off. I woke up in the middle of the hallway, like 10 feet away from my bed. Ugh. That really reminds me of last night. Bubs? Okay, she can't hear me. Yeah, I felt like someone grabbed my leg last night, and I told Jelly that it was just me falling off the bed. Okay, good. I don't think she heard me. Not necessarily a ghost story. Oh, you already said that. Another story I have is being weird dreams that I think an occult white hood. Wait, hold on. What? Another story I have is I have been having weird dreams of what I think is a cult in white hoods following me, and I have had multiple dreams of the same situation but different POVs. Are you perhaps a POC dreaming about racism? Is that what you're perhaps dreaming about? There's a certain clan that does wear white hoods. I'm afraid you're dreaming about that. Okay. Okay, I don't have a ghost story, but I saw a little gray alien shoot a laser beam at the drywall stuff melted like styrofoam. Never seen anything like it. Anyways, the dude looked at me big in the eyes and scampered off into his saucer. Sometimes I wonder what he's up to now. Hope he's doing alright. He died. He got into a car wreck. Not a ghost story. I swear I saw an alien or something. First one was when I was hanging on the Templon. The fuck is a Templon? On the Templon at night. Heard a sound next to the fence. Saw this thing looking at me. It was making mix of hiss and growl sound. I bolted inside. The second time, whole family was outside. I saw something in the house, walked past the window. The thing was... You're just describing Close Encounter. Wait, is this that M. Night Shyamalan? Is it that movie? I think you're just describing Signs. Anyways. I know it wasn't... anyways. I don't know if I should read more of that. Oh, yeah, I will. The thing was whole. It was white with gray veins. Mom said maybe it was my older brother. I know it wasn't. He was wearing pink He was wearing pink top, and his skin is not paper white skin. Okay, you just saw like a gay alien. That reminds me, at a house me and my family used to live in, we had a lemon tree. Almost every night, I would store piss in bottles and save them in an old cooler by some nearby trees. I would pour the piss beneath the lemon tree, and the lemons got huge. Only my pops found out. You got magic piss? You got magic piss, bro. You got, like, James and the Giant Peach kind of piss. James and the Giant Piss. The creepiest thing that ever happened to me was when I was around 10 years old. I was riding my bike around in my basement. That's ominous. Who the fuck does that? If you have a basement, how do you not have a front lawn? And I heard my dad come home from work. I distinctly remember him coughing in his boots on the floor above me. But when I ran upstairs to greet him, no one was home, and his truck wasn't even in the driveway. Hey, y'all are getting burglared. You guys are getting housebroken. Like someone's breaking into your fucking house. These are not ghost stories. These are criminal activities. Okay. When I was growing up in my hometown in Manila, my family lived near Manila North Cemetery, one of the largest stacked graveyards in the Philippines. Oh, Jesus. Crazy legends of satanic cults, the White Lady, or the Headless Priest. Dude, that's some metal shit. It doesn't help that I'd frequently hear screams coming from there, and that one of my cousins had gone missing when he went to investigate. Wait, is he still missing to this day? This is the coolest shit. You're giving me like so many little details, but I'm interested. Recently, I was in Virginia doing a ghost tour with friends. At the end of the tour, I felt someone grabbing the inside of my elbow while my hands were in my pocket. I turned to tell a friend to stop, but the closest person was good 5 feet away. No one could have grabbed me, but I swear it was a hand. Okay, cool. Is every Goose Booze viewer haunted or some shit? Yeah. Everybody's got a story. Addendum to the sibling story. It was in old rural Virginia home, and it was built over a native burial ground. I mean, we're all technically built over burial grounds some way or another. My ghost story would be too long to explain because I grew up in a haunted house. I'll say one thing though. My cousin, it's always someone's fucking cousin, isn't it? My cousin's house was haunted to where I saw orbs and dark spots in the corners, even when there was light. So there shouldn't have been shadows. My house wasn't haunted before we started visiting my cousin. So I think whatever he had, that thing was following me and my family's home. Okay. Well, yeah. Not a ghost story, but my brother and his sibling used to share a room. One sister used to go to the bathroom at night. 10 seconds later, she screams. The two follow her right before their parents, and she teleported straight to the bedroom through a black gleaming portal. They swear they saw some SCP phenomena. I could still see him struggle to go anywhere in the dark as an adult. What? You're just describing the plot of Poltergeist. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot more ghost stories. Can we save these for later? I'm starting to get hungry, and my muscles are starting to ache again. So, we're gonna have to call it soon. Does anybody... Okay, somebody... Okay, if I haven't read your ghost story yet, repost it, and everyone will vote for who has the most interesting story. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. Y'all decide amongst yourselves in the chat who will be the last story I get to read. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, have we decided? What's the ultimate one, guys? This is literally the best one. Okay, some people are pointing to Newt. They were all bad. Has to be placed with good fries. One of the stories reminded me of Chupacu, a strange pink version of the chupacabra that sucks blood from people's asses. I want that one. Okay, well, someone has just pointed to Newt. So let's read Newt's story. If we're not satisfied, we'll keep going. When I was in high school, there was this blocked off wing of the school that had been burnt a few years before. The school couldn't afford to fix it back up, so they just blocked it off. My friends dared me to walk through it one night, and so we snuck in after school at night. As I was walking through the hallways, I heard a weird kind of scratching noise coming from one of the classrooms, and went to go check it out. When I saw, haunts me to this day, a little guy scratching his ass and grinning at me. Also, remember that person we just asked if their shit is their cousin's still missing? Yep. We went to file a police report, a missing persons case. They immediately became wary when we mentioned the cemetery. I don't blame them. When surrounded by death, superstitions tend to be held at a high regard. Yeah. Alright, well, that was cool. Thanks a lot, guys. After we're done, can we raid Kumako live? A small streamer I want to support. Alright, sure, why not? Are they live? I mean, you would say that because they're alive, right? I mean, live? Nah, not alive. Alright, Well, that was really fun. Thanks a lot for entertaining and humoring me, y'all. And I hope I was doing the same for y'all. Let's go ahead and find this guy. Kumiko? Kumoko? Kumoko? If you have a link, that'd be helpful. I love that I ended with a very British voice with he was scratching his asshole. Kumiko live.
I ain't fucking dealing with Discord notifications going on. They're both going down. I'm not supposed to be hearing anything anyway.
Alright, cool. Well, it's an art stream, so hopefully you guys can simmer down, chill out. Support them, give them love, don't be rude, nothing like that. And I will be streaming again on Tuesday next week. The reason I'm not coming tomorrow is because I have a doctor's appointment, so I won't be here to stream with y'all. Plus my muscles are still sore. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please be nice. It's a small streamer. They're doing art stream. Don't ask for free shit. They're an artist. They gotta make a living. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later, yeah? Thank you guys so much. Also, if I haven't read your story, yo, save it. Because I want to do something like this again. This is really fun. I didn't think so many people would be interested in listening to me just talk about ghosts. I seriously thought we wouldn't, but we had like nearly 450 viewers, and that was good. So if we're gonna do that again, let's do it next Tuesday. Alright, guys, love you a ton. Hope you guys have fun on Kumiko Live's video stream. And again, be nice, give them love, and all that junk. See you guys next week. Love you a ton. Bye, everyone. Night.